Nail Technician 101. Introduction to the module. The world of nails is an amazingly fast-growing section of the beauty and healthcare service industry. What used to be an add-on service is now a booming business with its own identity, with many dedicated nail salons with their main business of nails. Nail technology is defined as the art and science of beautifying and improving the nails and skin of the hands and feet. It has its own rich history. Although the modern outlook on the career of a nail technician is more expansive, inclusive, dynamic, and very sought after. Learning objectives. At the end of this module, you'll be able to appraise the millennia-long history of nail technology, outline the shape and aspects of today's modern industry of nail technicians, plan for the necessary education, qualification, and certification to become a full-fledged nail technician, practice the complementary life skills, and prepare your nail technician resume and portfolio. Understand the importance and requirements of goal setting and career management. The history of nail technology. The art of lengthening nails has been around for centuries, and in many cultures, long nails are a symbol of wealth. The ancient Egyptians used shapes made of gold, bone, or ivory that could be placed to the end of a finger to denote wealth and class. Queen Nefertiti, circa 1400 BC, used henna paste to stain her nails a deep red, while Queen Cleopatra, circa 50 BC, preferred a rust-red nail hue. Over the millennia, people in Far Eastern civilizations have used their nails to demonstrate their social status. Grown nails or extended finger decorations indicated that the person did not do any manual labor and relied on servants or slaves to have all of their needs met. The idea for artificial nails emerged from the dental and hearing aid industries, where ingenious people experimented with the polymers and adhesives used by dental experts to make crowns, molds, and other dental appliances. When blended together, these materials can make a strong solid framework that can be molded onto a nail to prolong or protect it. Small amounts could be brushed on and molded to resemble a genuine nail. Pigments were already being added to match the color of teeth or skin, and a technique for etching tooth enamel to allow the material to attach could be adapted to work with nails. A monomer and polymer mix was put to the nail and extended across a supporting form in the earliest experiments and artificial nails. When the support was removed, the structure solidified and was fashioned to resemble a natural extension of the nail plate. These dental materials were acrylic-related compounds, which led to the development of the artificial acrylic nail. Although all subsequent materials utilized are acrylic, the name acrylic nails refers to the procedure of using a liquid monomer and powder polymer. Plastic nail shapes that could be adhered to natural nails using an adhesive had been available for a while. Therefore, it wasn't long before the shape of these was altered to support the acrylic structure. A variety of additional tools and equipment were used or produced to aid this talent. Even dental drills were used in the early days of acrylic nail shaping, since the early acrylics were so hard to shape. Fortunately, nail technicians now get to select from a wide variety of tools and techniques thanks to the growth of the nail industry. Modern nail technicians. Nail grooming has reached an all-time zenith in terms of client demand along with product and service choices in the 21st century. It is no longer considered a luxury, rather an expected part of every client's grooming ritual. UV gel nail polish or gel nail polish, also commonly referred to as a gel manicure, soft gel manicure, and soak gel polish, have dramatically driven the growth of the professional nail industry since their introduction in 2010. This is mostly because the manicure results last 2 weeks or longer, including no chipping or surface dulling, and nails are no thicker than they would be with a regular manicure polish. Because of their adhesion and natural leveling capabilities, permanent shine features, and no odor formulas, UV gel enhancements are gaining popularity by leaps and bounds. UV gels with color and glitter, as well as monomer liquid and polymer powder solutions, are becoming increasingly popular. Cheap-resistant and fade-resistant properties are becoming more common in nail polish compositions. Manufacturers are continuing to enhance nail polish recipes by removing numerous potentially hazardous components. Professional, natural nail care treatments and systems are making their way into the beauty industry, allowing nail professionals to address specific nail issues. Many scrubs, masks, and serums that specifically address dryness, dullness, and skin aging concerns continue to rise in number and appeal for foot and hand skincare products. The incorporation of new ergonomic designs and improved workmanship is improving manicure instruments substantially. Nails is now regarded as a creative and practical skill. Thereby, professionals require the formal procedure of education, practice and dedication towards acquiring and enhancing their field expertise. Education. In the United States, professionals made excellent use of new materials, and the public adore the long, painted nails that resulted. Eventually, colleges began to teach the skill in cosmetology classes, and each state's license legislation incorporated it. In order to sell their products, several nail firms offer a postgraduate training program to equip qualified technicians with enhanced skills and knowledge of their specific product line. This form of postgraduate instruction, usually lasting 1 or 2 days, was imported from the United States to the United Kingdom along with the products. For a long time, nails had been assumed as an add-on service that can be learnt in less than a week and has a healthy profit margin for the product manufacturers as well as service providers. The nail product firm's education program was developed for qualified technicians who had already mastered the fundamentals. These short courses were available to anyone in the UK who was interested. As a result, hundreds of technicians were formed, none of whom had any theoretical knowledge of the nail or skin, hygienic regulations, legislation, or any of the basic material supplied in a full qualification course. This has been standard procedure for many years. Fortunately for the future of the nail industry, it has been becoming apparent that there is more to it than that. Pursuing a profession is a ride through 3 different stages. The first stage to a whole new career and skill is good training and knowledge. The second is a commitment to practice, and the third step is the acceptance that no one ever stops learning and developing. Qualifications. Nail salons are now becoming an industry in their own right, recognized by employers, insurers and local authorities. Nails now has its own publications and trade shows, as well as its own certifications. The nail technology qualification system has grown through time, and the professional nail business today has comprehensive qualifications dedicated to the necessary competencies. The National Occupational Standards, NOS, are a collection of requirements developed with the cooperation of industry specialists and accepted by a wide range of relevant organizations and individuals after a study of the nail technology sector's needs. The standards are used to test talents and generate recognized qualifications in a variety of ways. They are a set of abilities, knowledge, and understanding that many with expertise in the field say are the bare minimum for someone working in the nail industry and treating paying clients. The Regulated Qualifications Framework, RQF, is understood by most people as a recognized and widely available qualification. In beauty therapy, of which nail technology is a part, there are currently 3 levels. Level 1 is a qualification for assistants in a salon. An assistant would be able to carry out basic consultations and treatments and help therapists or technicians to prepare for other treatments. Level 2 is a qualification for beauty therapists or nail technicians and will allow them to work unsupervised. Certain general subjects include health and safety issues and the expected set of skills required of a nail technician. Providing manicure and pedicure treatments, applying artificial nails and performing a nail art service. Level 3 is the advanced qualification for therapists and technicians. The nails specialist syllabus has general areas of knowledge covering aspects appropriate to supervisory duties. The nails sections, for both artificial nails and nail art, are more advanced. Life skills. Life skills are particularly important in the field of nail technology because the hard and fast rules that apply to more structured industries are frequently absent in the salon. The salon is a creative environment where you should be able to show off your artistic abilities. It is, nevertheless, a very social environment that necessitates strong self-discipline and outstanding interpersonal skills. You must always keep focused on the task at hand, in addition to building strong relationships with each client. No matter how tired you are, or how long you have been at work, you must demonstrate competence and enthusiasm whenever you attend to a client's demands. How successfully you keep this mindset will determine your livelihood and your emotions of success. Some of the most important life skills for you to remember and practice in and outside the salon include being genuinely caring and helpful to others, making good friends, feeling good about yourself, having a sense of humor to bring you through difficult situations, maintaining a cooperative attitude, approaching all your work with a strong sense of responsibility, being consistent in your work, successfully adapting to different situations, sticking to a goal and seeing a job to completion, mastering techniques that will help you to become more organized, developing a deep reservoir of common sense. Certification, resume, and portfolio. Certification. A recognized qualification, such as the VTCT Level 3 Diploma in Nail Technology, is required to become a fully qualified nail technician. Because it is fully insurable and recognized by the UK government, this will ensure your employment, whether you work in a salon or as a freelance nail technician. A number of awarding bodies, which include city and guilds and VTCT, have their own brand qualification framework. For the purposes of employment and insurance, these are completely acceptable. They usually come in the form of smaller certificates or diplomas that specialize in a certain topic. In the field of nail technology, there are a number of options. City and guilds, for example, offers a series of specialist awards, such as the Advanced Certificate in Nail Technology. A diploma is awarded to a candidate who has earned a certain amount of these certificates. Resume and cover letter. A resume is a written summary of a person's education and work experience. It tells potential employers at a glance what your achievements and accomplishments are. A cover letter is a letter of introduction that highlights your goals, skills, and accomplishments. It can provide a more detailed overview of the key points in your resume. If you are a new graduate, you may have little or no work experience, in which case, your resume should focus on skills and accomplishments. If you have experience in this industry, you may wish to construct a chronological resume. A resume and cover letter provide a first impression. You must develop both with attention to detail, ensuring they are neat and free from typographical and syntax errors. Here are some basic guidelines to follow when you are preparing your professional resume. Keep it simple, limit it to one page and include a cover letter. Print your resume, cover letter, and all documents on good quality paper in a neutral tone. Include your name, address, phone number, and email address on both the resume and your cover letter. Make sure that your email address and phone greeting are appropriate for business. These are an important part of your professional image. List of recent and relevant work experience. List relevant education, the name of the institution from which you graduated, and any relevant courses that you took. List your professional skills and accomplishments. Provide the number of services you performed weekly and the number of regular client requests. Focus on information that is relevant to the position you are seeking. Portfolio. An employment portfolio is a collection, usually bound, of photos and documents that reflect your skills, accomplishments, and abilities in a chosen career field. As you prepare to work in the field of nail technology, an employment portfolio can be extremely useful. A powerful portfolio includes the following elements: diplomas, including high school, college, and nail technology school. Awards and achievements received while a nail technology student. Current resume, focusing on accomplishments. Letters of reference from former employers and mentors. Summary of continuing education and/or copies of training certificates. Statement of membership in industry and other professional organizations. Statement of relevant civic affiliations and/or community activities. Before and after photographs of services that you have performed on clients or models. A brief statement about why you have chosen a career in the nail profession. Any other information that you regard as relevant. Once you have assembled your portfolio, ask yourself whether it accurately portrays you and your career skills. If it does not, identify what needs to be changed. Goal setting and career management. You can decide on your destination and plot the best route to get there. Once you know what you want, you will be able to see where you need to focus your attention and what you need to study in order to achieve your goals by mapping out your goal. Goal setting. Goal setting is the identification of short and long-term goals that help you decide what you want out of your life. There are two types of goals: short-term and long-term. Short-term objectives are those that you want to achieve in a year or less. Successful completion of a competency exam is an example of a short-term aim. Graduating from cosmetology school is another short-term aim. Long-term goals are measured over extended periods of time, such as 5, 10, or even 20 years. Becoming a salon owner in 7 years is an example of a long-term aim. Career management. No matter how creative, talented, or motivated you are, You will come up against difficulties, shallow spots, pebbles, rapid currents, and even an occasional iceberg as you navigate your beauty career. Knowing how to manage your profession will make all the difference in your ability to stay afloat. A business strategy is the best tool you can use. The mission statement is an important aspect of this strategy. A mission statement establishes the values that a business or an individual lives by and sets up future goals. Highlights from the module. Grown nails or extended finger decorations indicated that the person does not do any manual labor and relies on servants or slaves to meet all of their needs. The incorporation of new ergonomic designs and improved workmanship is improving manicure instruments substantially. The first stage to a whole new career and skill is good training and knowledge. The second is a commitment to practice, and the third step is the acceptance that no one ever stops learning and developing. Life skills are particularly important in the field of nail technology because the hard and fast rules that apply to more structured industries are frequently absent in the salon. Thank you. This is the end of this module. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.